Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of Final Fantasy VI. And oh man, it's been a little while. Much apologies on that front. Things have gotten a little busy, and I hope it's not too soon to put a plug in a video, but I have been working quite a bit on my friends and I's channel, Starkage. If you're really curious, you can go check the link in our channel's description. Should be right there. We've been getting into like streaming and all this other stuff, so it's been really fun. But aside from that, I do want to apologize for not recording for a while. It's just been really busy. And I also want to express my gratitude to the person who commented on the last video. Very, very helpful advice, and I will be following that. So with that, I'm going to continue going through the Adventurer's School and try to learn as much as I can about this game in general. So anyways, let's get right into it. And let's not spend any more time on banter, I guess you could say. But alright, so valuables are sometimes hidden in pots such as this one, which I believe we got that from last episode. So I think we're good on that front. Okay, have you heard about relics? Relics can grant you a variety of abilities. For example, sprint shoes double your walking speed. A gauntlet lets you hold a weapon with both hands to increase damage. The Knight's Code makes you shield others in combat. Dragoon boots allow you to perform jump attacks. A person can equip up to 2 relics at the same time. Wow, that actually sounds really interesting. Yeah, that's very cool. I'm excited to come across those items, those relics. Potions may taste funny, but they also heal injury. If you are hurt, drink one to restore some HP. Staying at an inn will completely heal your entire party. Very useful information. The button you press to talk to me is the confirm button. Press the cancel button to go back. To bring up the menu, just press the menu button. Use the directional pad or analog stick to move your character. I'm gonna stick to my D-pad. When selecting armor or weapons in a shop, symbols will appear next to two characters that can equip them. Oh, okay. An upward triangle indicates an increase in attack or defense power. A downward triangle indicates a decrease in attack or defense. Equals, okay, just equals no change. E shows that the character already has that item equipped. A symbol beneath the character means that person is currently in your party. Okay. Let me teach you how to ride a chocobo. Press the confirm button. Wait, hold on. Confirm button or up on the directional pad to move forward. Change course by left. Okay. Press L to change the view. You can also control it the same as when walking. You can dismount by tapping the cancel button, but be careful, the bird will return to its pin as soon as you get off. Ah, okay. Interesting. Be careful, sometimes monsters lurk inside of treasure chests, as we saw in the last video, so I do believe that's going to be all we need for this room. And we already talked to this person. But this person, this is a school. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out what this person has to say. If you set the battle mode to wait in the config menu, you can take all the time you want to select spells or items in battle without having to worry about being attacked. Very useful. So this is the battle tactics room. Status effects are represented by different colors. Blue equals reflect. Spells are reflected back at enemies. Ooh, that's really cool, actually. Yellow, protect. Defense is increased. Green, shell. Magic defense is increased. Red, haste. Speed is increased. White, slow. Speed is decreased. Pink, stop. Time is frozen. Okay, so that's going to be very useful to keep in mind going forward. It might be a little challenging to remember all that all in one go, but I think it should be very manageable. Damage received by characters in the back row is halved, but so is their attack power. To change row, select formation in the menu and press confirm twice on the target character. Okay, so just formation. Okay. Oh, and if you select another character from that menu, you can swap the order of the 2 characters. Okay. The white number that appears during battle indicate damage. Green numbers are for recovered health. pretty straightforward. Damage is more severe when enemies have you surrounded, especially if you got your back to the attacker. Yeah, I saw that, and also the first episode. Being surrounded is pretty brutal. You can flee from most battles by holding down L and R buttons at the same time. As the person who commented in the last video, they also recommended not running from battles very often so we can get more XP. And yeah, I think I'm going to follow that advice because typically in RPGs you want as much XP as you can get, right? So it would make sense to want to battle as much as possible. When the gauge next to a character's name is full, you can use a command action. Select the skip option to skip that character's turn and move on to the next line. Wait, when the gauge to the character's name is full, you can use a okay, yeah. I see, okay. I see what they're referring to. When selecting the target for a spell, press L or R button to target all allies or enemies. Okay. Interesting. The defend command halves the damage received. It stays in effect until another command is entered. Okay, that's very useful. The white numbers that appear during battle indicate damage. Green number. Okay. Oh, did we already talk to you? But I want to open this chest up. Sleeping bag. Okay, that's really nice. Now, I remember watching through my last video, and I forgot exactly what sleeping bags do, but I know it mentioned it at some point. I think it was something. I think they mentioned it when I walked over the save point, and I didn't even read it. But I'll keep it in mind. You might find this room more useful after you've gained some experience out in the world. A lot of things you'll hear in here might not make much sense until you've gotten your feet wet. We'll go in here anyways. Advanced battle tactics. I don't think so. I think that's pretty straightforward. The image status, it creates illusionary images of a character, making it difficult. Ooh. Enemies to hit them. Fire, ice, and lightning are the three principal elements. They are represented by the spells Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder respectively. The reflect spell remains active only for a short time and will not reflect certain lore magic. Lore magic, huh? That's interesting. Allow me to explain a few specialized battle commands. Runic absorbs magic and turns it into MP. Okay. That's very useful to know. Runic remains active until a spell is absorbed or another battle command is given. Trance boosts attack and magic. The duration increases as more battles are fought. Dance and Rage, once selected, these commands are used continuously until the end of the battle. Okay. Gotcha. Re-raise... Oh, wow. What was that pronunciation? Re-raise automatically revives a character if they get knocked out. Regen gradually restores a character's HP. Undead creatures such as ghosts are damaged by curative spells and items. Ooh. Nice. Okay, that's really cool. Desperate times can bring out strength you never knew you had. Critically wounded characters may occasionally perform powerful hidden techniques when you select attack. Very useful to know. Something to know about the reflect spell. Reflect doesn't block spells that have already been reflected once. You can use this to your advantage. Cast reflect on an ally, then cast attack spells on the same person to bounce them at an enemy. Get it? Whoa. You could do that? That sounds interesting. Bushido techniques can be unleashed only after the required power for the skill in question has built up. You can select actions for other characters while power builds up. All right. And with that, well, you know what? Let's do this real quick. Visibility. Physical attacks will miss you, but spells will always strike true. You'll revert to normal if hit by magic. Imp prevents you from using special skills and magic. Zombie attack friend and foe alike. Only holy water can cure this status. If your skin is ashen, your HP is 0, and you're still moving, there's a good chance you're a zombie. Sleeping confusion. These status ailments are removed when the character is attacked. Alright. So, I believe that's the Adventurous School completed. I believe we talked to everybody, so we can go out and venture forth once again. And yeah, I mean, without further ado, let's see what the overworld looks like. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely the furthest I've ever gotten into this game, so this is really cool. And I'm assuming, yes, that answers that question immediately. I was like, I wonder if, like, there's random encounters out here, so that answered that and as quickly as it could. I couldn't even finish the sentence I was uttering at the time. All right, so I don't remember exactly where we were supposed to go from the last episode, but I do know we need to leave. Also, oh, there's the more commands. Okay, so we got row, we got defend. What does row do? Not really sure. Maybe the Adventure School told me what that meant, but I totally just forgot about it already. So anyways, I'm gonna go to this. Oh, I see. This is the, okay, so the darker blue is like a walk where I can actually walk. So I need to go down to the left and see what's out there. All right. I love it. I love the end screen music. It's so good. Now, I did want to see what the sleeping bag is. So, oh, you can select a character and then boom, regenerates everything. Wait, I can just read it down here, dummy. Fully restores one person's HP and MP, can be used outdoors. All right, excellent. And then ends are a good way to also recover said HP and MP alike. Oh, this is really intriguing. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Figaro Castle? Right, I think we do want to go here, right? Halt. Oh, it's you. Proceed. They already know who we are, huh? It's incredible. Alright, let's just keep venturing forth. Look at all the chocobos out there. Go and speak to the king. Are you going to say the same exact thing? Verbatim. Yeah. You wouldn't know by looking at it, but this castle is loaded with advanced technology. For example, whoops, hit. It's all top secret. Heard that. All right, let's go see what this king has to say to us. All right, he's still walking forward. Wait, did I see that correctly? Are these stairs I can go up? Yeah, look at that. Phoenix down, huge. That's actually really nice. So this game does reward you for adventuring out. It's quite nice. Glad I didn't miss that. So we'll just go back here and then head up through this way. Surely this is the king's room. Yep. Same thing again. How are you doing, good sir? You mean this young woman is... Was that him like kneeling down? Or was he just looking at us? I don't know. Who are you? Oh, my apologies. Oh. Is he like peace signing right now? That's funny. How rude of me to turn my back to a lady on our very first meeting. The young king of Figaro Castle, imperial ally, and champion of the technological revolution. Yeah, Edgar. Oh, wait, we're gonna get this person on our team? That's pretty nice. Yes, that'll be fine. I am Edgar, the king of Figaro. Surprised that someone like me knows a king? Yeah. I guess kinda, yeah, I can see why I can make that mistake. Anyways. Well, I'll catch you two later. Wait, you're dipping? Hey, dude. Why? You just joined us. Oh, I'm gonna miss him actually. So you're an imperial soldier, right? Don't worry, Figaro and the Empire are allies. Feel free to rest here for as long as you'd like. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Why are you being so kind to me? Is it because of my abilities? The wagging of the finger. Okay. I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. Second, I'm dying to know if I'm your type. Alright, dude, you need to chill. Chill! I guess your abilities would rank a distant third. Well, okay. What's the matter? Guess my technique's getting a bit rusty. I suppose some girls would have felt something from those words, but not me. Thank God. Honestly, though, feel free to wander about the castle. Man, he was really laying it on thick, huh? How... That's something. Certainly something. Good old Edgar. So, in that case, since these people are not guarding the entrances, I dare say I will feel free to explore the castle. Rest for a bit? Yes. Maybe might as well. I think I was already like full MP and HP though. If Locke actually did legitimately leave my party, which he did. Speaking of which, I want to change the formation like that. Since we're the only one here anyways. Our king showers his attention on women, young, old, pretty, or plain. No one is safe. Well, I mean, at least he treats them equally. Not too long ago, the king tried to hit on the high priestess. Oh, did she ever let him have it? I'm sure he's made a pass or two at you already, hasn't he? Well, yeah, you could say that. What a dude. I mean, at least he doesn't play favorites. I'll give him that at the very least. Let's see what's over here. Okay. Scholars all over the world are busy studying magic, but you can only learn so much about something without seeing it. That's very true. The ancients once wielded a force known as magic. Those who mastered the art were called magi. Magi? Yeah, I tried to look up the pronunciation, and apparently it's like... It's kind of like whatever, I guess. Oh, some stairs. But yeah, apparently like... in Japan they pronounce it different, and then I guess in the West... Magi is common? I don't know. Apologies if that is not correct. This is Figaro, the castle, the desert castle. Very nice, very nice. Okay, they just repeat each other verbatim again. Let's see what this area has for us. Can't use that bed. Oh, just a random person up here. The advanced weapons and other items we manufacture here are shipped to South Figaro. Okay, it's pretty neat. Also, these chairs kind of like, I mean, obviously they're not a chest because they're positioned really close to a table, but they do kind of look like a fancy like blue chest to me. So I kind of like every time I see it, my eyes are like, ooh, and I'm like, ah, it's a chair. But it is what it is. Is this an entrance of any sort? Nope. Certainly is not. I wonder what those like fans in the pillars, like what functions they have for the castle, you know? Rather interesting design though. I would have never have the creativity to put such fans in that location. All right. And who might you be? High Priestess. I was wondering if you would be the High Priestess. Edgar has a twin brother, you know. He was such a nice boy, always thinking of his family. Oh, the music just stopped. Uh-oh, it's getting serious. Story time. Edgar, what's wrong with Dad? Why is everyone talking about a successor? Are you blind? Haven't you seen how thin his face has become? What do you mean? Edgar. Are you crying? Edgar's twin brother who traded the throne for his own freedom. Sabin? I'm guessing. But yeah, we're really giving names to everyone, huh? Ah, yes, Sabin. I'm sure he's a fine young man by now. He was just a boy when he left, even smaller than his brother. I often wonder where he is now and what he's doing. Edgar is simply unbelievable. First the nurse, then me. The man hits on anything that moves. Huh. So he hits on every girl, but then he also has the backstory of with his twin brother and his dad. Interesting. His Majesty said he'd marry me when I got old. Oh my god. Dude, what? That's crazy. We're just, alright. Okay. The Gestalian Empire has already overthrown all 3 of the other nations on the southern continent. It's only a matter of time before they make their way up here. Now, Gestarian, I think I looked that word up. I think that was the word. It's derives from German? And I forgot what the German word was and what it meant, but I remember it being very, like, I don't know, it just really caught my attention. Very interesting. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I was pressing up. I was already in here. My bad. That is super my bad. So let's go out here. I don't know what else there's left to do. Are we just supposed to leave? I didn't mean to leave right then. You know what? I'll take that as a sign. We're gonna walk this way. Oh my gosh, there's multiple things here. Am I about to get destroyed here? Okay. Low-key, this might be a good time to use the... I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it says the... Oh, hold it. I see. Yes, this is probably a great time to dip. Because there was 3 dudes there, and I don't know if I'm quite prepared for that. Oh, I guess we're going to do that every time. So now that we have talked to the king, and he has hit on us, what are we to do now? Is this a... Nope. Okay. Right. I should probably be looking at the map in the top right a little bit more often just to see things with higher clarity, maybe? Alright. Let's... And then that indicates an entrance. The yellow triangles, I see. Okay, okay. Anyways, I think what I'll do is check the king's room one more time? Question mark? And then nothing happens. Then we just dip. And, well, before we dip, though, we were going to heal up and rest for a minute. But, I don't know, I feel like something... I should have a bigger party at this, right? The king's brother was so disgusted by the manner of the succession that he fled the castle, never looking back. I've heard tell that the entire matter was settled by the flip of a coin. That is definitely not something... Maybe not the best way to handle the succession, but it is what it is. Now that the Gestalt has the power of magic tech at his command, he set his sight on world domination. Wow, I was really struggling with that sentence for some reason or another. Okay, well, nothing up here. Sorry I'm double checking very often, it's just that you just never know sometimes. But yeah, like, seeing those 3 enemies made me feel like we probably should have a larger party than what we have right now. Okay, well, how do you like my castle? Alright, so this was the way to progress the story. King Edgar, There's someone from the Empire here to see you, sire. Kefka, no doubt. Oh, that's not good, right? Phew. Emperor Gestal's stupid orders. Edgar, you pinhead. Why do you have to live out in the middle of a stinking desert? These recon jobs are the pits. Kind of looks like a jester. A little bit. Ahem. There's sand on my boots. This game has a lot of comedy. It's really interesting. All gone, sir. There's that laughing again. Pathetic idiots. Sir Kefka, what in the world brings you out of my way? Very authoritative, huh? Oh, now we're playing as Dude Bro. Interesting, Edgar. Okay, hits me with... Wait, what? Okay, so you really want me to talk to your guards first? You wouldn't be thinking of invading my kingdom next, would you? We have an alliance. An alliance with this miserable little sandpit? Don't make me laugh. Okay. I hear you've been busy down south, taking over a country or three. Just what is the Empire up to? That's none of your concern. Okay. What brings Emperor Gestal's own court maid, Kefka, to my humble castle? A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she found refuge here. How do they already know that? This wouldn't have to do with that witch everyone's been whispering about, would it? Lies. She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here? That's a tough one. There are more girls in here than grains of sand in the desert. A man couldn't possibly keep track of them all. Oh boy, Edgar, you would know, wouldn't you? Oh, Edgar, you know you only stand to lose by trying to hide her from us. Okay. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro. Alright. Wait, what's going on, Locke? I didn't like the sound of that. Where's Terra? Boom. Right here. Check it. Take her to her room. She's in big trouble. I love to stay and chat, but the Chancellor and I have some planning to do. Bring a king... Oh, wow. How did I read that as bring? Being a king's not all tea and crumpets. Now, if you'll excuse me. Whew, my brain. Follow me. Aye, aye. Oh, wow. Actually, I am in control right now. Okay. So this is my room? What? You told me to go in here. Wait, where are we going? Dude? Okay. Am I crazy? Where did he go? Locke? I don't... Was that supposed to happen? Okay, well, we figured it out, luckily. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you around like this without giving you a chance to rest. I'm... Locke, right? Edgar told me about you. Is it true you're a thief? I am a treasure hunter. On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. Truth is, he's collaborating with an underground resistance group called the Returners. I serve as their go-between. The old man you met in Narche is one of us too. The Empire, but I'm an Imperial soldier. Oh my gosh, wow, that delivery was something, huh? Anyways, not anymore. They were using you. That's all. Things are different now. It's just, I don't know what I should do. Whenever I try to think, it just makes my head hurt even worse. All that matters All that matters is that you make your own decisions from now on. Try not to think too hard right now. You'll know what to do when the time comes. Oh, okay. But how will I know which choice is right? Uh-oh. You know some shit's about to go down. What in the... Is it all gonna be on fire? Yep, called it. What's going on? It's the Empire. Kefka, he... What do you think you're doing? Bring me the girl, now. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, then enjoy the barbecue. Alright. Well. Get her ready. Yes, sire. Surely we're not turning her in. Had a change of heart. It seems I have no choice. Whoa. Oh, dude, that's badass. Let's go. Or perhaps I do. What are you laughing about? Oh my, the brave and noble king abandons his people to save his own skin. How utterly delightful. Yo, but just check this out, dude. Jump. Okay. That's pretty sick. I'm not gonna even lie on that front. All right. Sink her into the sand. Yahoo! Or something like that. Yahoo. Wait, what? Oh. Figaro dive mode engaged. So maybe that's what the fans have. But maybe that's what their functions are. Witness the glory of Figaro. Dude, that's crazy. He just left out there. Bro literally just got owned. Go, kill them. Damn, they move fast. Ooh. Oh, nice. This music's so sick, man. Metal kick, as opposed to a regular kick, huh? I'm so sorry, Locke. We just have to wait. Ooh, let's do steel. That sounds very interesting. Let's hit him with a fire and then tools. Strikes all enemies with a spray of crossbow bolts. Use with the tools command. All right, sure. Let's do that. Hit him with some fire. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. What's the matter, Edgar? What happened? What made you jump like that all of a sudden? Did you just see what I saw? You did, right? Right? Yeah, this kid's really something, huh? Really something? That was magic. 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 Like, really? She used magic? Terra. Your name was Terra, right? What exactly was that just now? I'm sorry, also her forehead, or... Oh, I see, that's just her eyebrows, I guess. I don't know what's going on there. No, we're the ones who should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make such a big deal out of it. Nor did I. It just surprised me. I mean, I've never actually seen magic before. Where did you... It doesn't matter, right? Or doesn't matter, does it, Edgar? Terra can use magic and we can't. That's all there is to it. The fact is, her magic could really help us out right now. Okay. Thank you, Locke. Thank you, Edgar. Ooh, slight wink, and we're back in the battle. Oh, and they are happy jolly. Swoon. Oh my gosh, that's cool. I'm gonna hit steel on the other one. Wait, I think I did it on the same one, didn't I? I need to pay attention to what he actually did. Ooh, he's hurting. So we're gonna hit him with a cure. And then we're gonna, ooh. I'm gonna hit him with the auto crossbow again. So I guess the tools is... I don't know where that resource bar is. Ooh, high potion. Very nice. Bravo. I didn't read that. Whoops. We're just gonna circle him. Just to taunt him. Okay, I really like this game. Son of a sandworm! You'll pay for this. Yeah, I really like the story so far. Yeah, that was great. Were those bad people? I'm scared. Reasonably so. Tara, there's someone we'd like you to meet. Ooh. Like I told you before, we're members of the Returners. Would you be willing to meet our leader? Magic is going to be the key to winning this war. Magic. That Esper reacted to your magical powers. There's gotta be a relationship. I don't know any more than you do. These powers just come naturally to me. But no human is born with the powers you have. Stops dead in their tracks. A lot of things to consider. For Gormy. What should I do? The Empire will be coming after us. They want your powers for their own. And if they get them, the world is done for. Tara, you want to understand your own powers, don't you? Then I think you should meet with Bannon. He may be able to help you find out more about why you have them. Please forgive Edgar's right. Edgar's right? Okay. There's a cave just south of here that leads to South Figaro. Let's head in that direction. Alright, so we're going southbound. Wow! I see, this is the different view. And they said that L can change said view? Oh. Yeah, let's give this a whirl. It's a wow. Very interesting. However, I really can't tell what's going on. This is a little bit easier to use and navigate. What does disembark mean? Oh. Right. Does that mean I can't interact unless... Ah. Okay, let's see what this dude guy has to say. King Edgar, where are you headed, sire? Through the cave and eastward to South Figaro. We'll make for the Returners' headquarters in the north. Return to the castle and pass the word along. Understood, sire. Take care. I wonder if I should go back to that forest. We're gonna do that. Just out of curiosity. See if there's anything here we can interact with. Ah, Chocobo stable. Okay. Let's see what this person has to say. Let me teach you how to ride a Chocobo. Press the confirm button or up a direction path and move forward. Change. Okay, this was already mentioned at some point. You can dismount by 100 gil for a Chocobo ride. How about it? Nah. But they are very adorable, and I love them very much. However, I don't think we'll need it for the short trip that we're about to embark on. I mean, literally just came from there, so shouldn't be a big deal. All right. Gonna hit a battle? Yeah, so it seems I was correct to assume that we probably needed a larger party before we go out in the open world again. But yeah, the enemy designs are really cool too. Oh, Terra is not doing too hot at all. Poisona. So obviously that's gonna have something to do with poison. I say obviously, but we're gonna do that. Cause she main kill with her. Wow, that heals a lot. That is quite impressive. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and hit a. Oh, there's quick save too. Yeah, we'll just hit a quick save. Why not? Nice and simple. Gets right to the point. And we're gonna go here. Whoa. Oh, I see. I think... Recovery spring. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. So this is what they're referring to at the recovery screen. And you got a little... Well, that looks like a tortoise to me, but obviously it has to be a... I would assume it has to be a turtle because it's in the water. But, okay, let's pause. I mean, that's how you switch to your characters. Alright, we'll play as Terra. It's the LB and RB that lets me do that. But we're going to do a little bit of exploring, because it looks like there was a chest on the map over here, and I was correct. Urok? They look like grubs. Oh, interesting. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna just like, you know, like, I can't find the word, but definitely gonna praise this game in terms of its, you know, music design and its enemy design. So far, it's been really fantastic. And I like all the, I like, you know, very comedic stories, but, you know, they also like to take it to more, you know, serious things too. But I definitely am a big fan of comedic relief. That's like one of my favorite things. Especially in a very serious story, and it's like, oh, okay, we can get a little break. Okay, either. But yeah, you can get a little bit of a break, and then it's like, all right, now let's get back to the real serious stuff again. You know, because like, it just, you get quite stressful when, you know, tension just builds up and builds up and builds up, and you don't get relieved. So it's nice to have some comedic relief here and there. Removes the poison as sap statuses from the target. Okay, so it removes it. So I should have said it was related to poison rather than its poison itself. But yeah, this back attack is rather brutal. Damn, that fire hit really hard. A solid 19. Alright. So let's go ahead and hit this with fire, and then we'll hit you with some melee. Still toughing it out, I see. Wow. I don't feel like using magic. Don't want to use too much of my MP right out of the gate. Alright, potion. Very nice, very nice. Seems to be a lot of chest. Ooh, Phoenix down. I feel like I do want to use those very cautiously, is my guess, because that's what helps us recover our people if they go down. So that's going to be very important to make sure we have some at all times. Let's go ahead and use the auto crossbow. None of this costs any like resources. But wow, that fire just hits so hard. And so does that. And that hits across the board too. That's very nice. Alright. So I didn't come from this, right? I'm not crazy. But maybe... I hate when this happens, when I'm like, which place doesn't make me advance, but allows me to explore more? And then I'll hit him with the auto crossbow. Because I think that should take care of them. Yeah. Let's see what how everyone's doing here. There's no HP bars, so I have to look at raw numbers there. So, gotta keep that in mind. I think that's where we came from. Okay, let's go ahead. I want to toss one. Yeah, should I don't know. I'm so confused because, like, for example, if I'm using Terra, right? She uses MP for her magic, obviously. But for Edgar, does he use anything specifically for his auto crossbow, or should I always be using the auto crossbow, you know? It seems really strong to just be able to, like, use it willy-nilly, you know? But as far as I can tell, I don't see anything else, really. But I don't know what the value of 1 means. But yeah, I mean, it just wipes them. Ooh, Locke leveled up. Let's go. Level 8. Get some more HP. Very nice, very nice. I feel like Terra is very squishy in comparison. What is her level comparatively? Ah, she levels up in 10. Level 6. Oh, that's because she is quite a bit behind in levels. How interesting. Alright, now we can go back to where we were, and I think that'll be the way to progress. Yeah, sure, we'll steal. And then, let's see. 45 out of 114. Some nice damage. Yeah, I really like Edgar. He's killing it out here. At least combat-wise. So, I believe this is the way out. A lot of these little grub guys, though. Take these guys out real quick. Oh, this whole time I have not been reading above. Like, I just been like looking through the options, so I apologize for like clicking steal and not paying attention to like what it is actually doing. But I'm just trying a lot of different things and seeing what it does. I think that's really important to know what your options are. Whoa. Belmordar? This thing looks crazy. I am down to 19 HP. Oh, Megavolt? Oh my gosh. Don't tell me I wiped this thing. This thing is crazy. Oh my god. I am so sorry, Terra. Holy. So, might be... This might be a terrible choice, but I'm doing this out of curiosity. Okay. Doesn't work. So... I don't know if I should save on that because I can just go down here, right? And surely. Oh, we're in South Figaro. Some ninja dude? The hell? Can I not interact with him? He looks like a ninja dude. Anyways, yeah, it looks like maybe there should be an inn here somewhere. This is the Chocobo station. So this is definitely not the inn. That much I can figure. All right. Let's see what's in this. Oh, that change up in the music is crazy. But yeah, this looks like... Whoa. That whistle goes dummy. Can I please talk to you? I guess not. Bark. Right, ignore us and maybe we'll just disappear. Back off, Locke. That guy looks familiar. He comes and goes like the wind, swearing allegiance to no one. Hidden behind his wintry gaze lies a face known to none who live. Sure, Shadow. He's got a dog, too. Yeah, that's Shadow, all right. He's an assassin. He'd kill his own best friend for the right price. Guess we'd better steer clear of him. ... How menacing. Wow. Anyways, I'm gonna call that and conclude this episode. I am very much enjoying the game so far, but we'll have to wait until the next episode to hopefully find an end and get our lovely Terra alive again. But yeah, until then, we'll just have to wait until the next episode, I suppose. So anyways, thank you for everyone watching, and yeah, it's been really fun. Hope you've been enjoying. Okay, see you all in the next one. Bye bye.